Hello there, MegaMogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra for you guys. Today, I finished the event recently, I don't know about you, and at the very end of the event, you get this sick-ass corrupted Diana champion, and a little bit of lag as well. So I wanted to build a Diana deck, but I wanted to do something different with her, right? We've seen her combined with Shadow Isles, Mono Targan. We've also seen her with Shadow Isles, but purely Nightfall Nocturne, because there's two variants, right? Like, you can go with Atrocity as well. And, you know, we haven't really seen that much more from her. And I figured, what if I could combine her with some of the new cards from the expansion? Where could she fit well? And I got the idea of mixing her with Ionia, because I could design a deck that is efficient. Due to the nature of Nightfall, there's a lot of potential for flow synergy, right? And enabling a soul sword onto Diana is actually really powerful, right? With her challenger, we can just start picking off everything with the quick attack challenger combination, which is one of the most powerful keyword combinations in the game. So I decided to go with a heavy Targan based build with Diana and Aphelios. Really love this champion combination because Diana's utility to control the board early on opens up the space for Aphelios to start netting you potentially infinite value. And they synergize with each other because they both belong into the Lunari. Whatever. I think that's what, yeah, their clan. It's the Lunari. They believe the moon is like a god. Honestly, they're kind of idiots. But they work together, they synergize, and that's what we're working for here. So by playing Ionia, not only are we getting to run Soul Sword, we get to run a full set of Deny, which functions really well in a deck like this that tends to play a slow game. We're able to counter all the big boy plays. And Ice is really strong in this meta because even against the most fast-paced of decks, most of them happen to be Bilgewater, which love running Riptide Sermon. So being able to counter that is really key. Also against aggro Decimate, and potentially against something like other like aggressive decks like Gwen, Elise, Katarina, you can counter the Harrowing, right? So it's really strong. We get to run one of my favorite cards in the game in Veil Temple, though we do so as a one-off. You know, we don't want to be drawing too many copies of it. And by doing this, by combining cards like Veil Temple and by having a late game in which we can cheat out some mana here and there, thanks to like also one-off of the Sky Shadows, we can run a pretty greedy late game with a full set of Star Shaping, a full set of Sign-In, and a couple of copies of Winding Light. And therefore, we don't really ever run out of gas unless we draw absolutely horribly, which, you know, can happen to any deck. But for the most part, we don't run out of steam with a combination of these big value plays in conjunction with Aphelio as an engine. And I call him Aphelio without the S. Hashtag Aphelio. Sounds a little bit more classy, not really. So yeah, we have Ionia Tailstones, which is enabled to flow, but also you get some key plays. Really one of the best Tailstones in the game. We have Momentous Choice because we're running a full set of Soul Sword. This card can be 1 mana plus 2 health or plus 2 attack, aka an Elixir of Iron on steroids. And it can also enable some Nightfall plays in a pinch by being a 1 mana burst speed spell, which is why we're running it here. Then we got just enough Nightfall synergy to enable stuff like Sky Shadows, but also to level up our Diana. We're playing Lunari Shadestalker, a great target as well for the Soul Sword, converting her into Math, a 5/5 elusive. Look how fast that was. Not really, but yeah, pretty basic, but yeah. I gotta give myself a pen in the back every now and then. We got a one-off of Gift Giver and 2 copies of Spacey Sketcher. This is kind of like to even out the distributions between stuff that gives us cantrips and, you know, the stuff that can benefit from it, right? I like having Gift Giver as a one-off, which kind of functions as a bit of an inferior 4th Lunari Dustbringer. We got Crescent Guardian, another Nightfall unit that also really would like a Soul Sword, you know, elusive, overwhelm, good keywords to have with this. And that is the deck list right there. Shoutouts to Moonlight Affliction, very powerful card that saves us in a lot of games and can win games as well. But we want as a one-off because we, again, don't want to be drawing too many of. As Star Shaping, in case you don't know, was reverted a while back to Healing 5 and works really well with the Veil Temple, while also providing us with some very much needed healing. That combined with Tailstones allows us to have quite a bit of healing with the health potion here. I like the options that decks provide. I like how flexible it is. And I also like how, you know, rewarding it feels, because you do play a slower game. In slower games, I'm a big fan of because there's more decision making. There's more room for skill expression. And I mean, not saying that I'm particularly very skilled, you know, I'm kind of kind of average, but I like feeling smart and thinking that I'm amazing. So I play slower decks to boost my own ego, and I really have a lot of fun with this deck. It felt very neat. The Winding Light is a nice extra Nightfall unit that can finish out matches once we flood up the board, and every game feels different because of the Invoke mechanic. I feel like Invoke is one of the better implementations of RNG. Things have gotten a little bit out of hand. After that, you know, we have Manifest, which tends to be more broad, but then we got stuff like, you know, the Husks running around, and there's quite a bit of RNG, you know, with Nora as well. Like, yeah, the game, the variance is expanding, but a controlled one like Invoke, I think, was a very, very clever design, and I like playing around with it a lot, you know? I low-key, I am a Target degenerate, and I feel just a little bit of shame in it, not too much. So, yeah, I'm going to stop rambling at this point. When it comes to the mulligans, you know, never mulligan away Diana or Aphelios. Keep your champions at all times, trying to aim for your early curve. Adapt to the matchup, depending on what you're facing. You may want to mulligan more aggressively for your early plays, but generally, you always mulligan away your Star Shaping, your Winding Light, your Sign-In, and your Moonlight Affliction. Depending on the matchup, you know, if you feel you're having more time, you can keep the Veil Tempo in hand. And Soul Sword, I also like to mulligan away because you can draw them, and, you know, it's a nice card, but drawing too many copies of it with no units can ruin your game, right? This deck can brick. It is dangerous at that. Like, if you draw a hand with, like, Deny, Star Shaping, Sign-In, like, all of a sudden you can't do anything, right? So you got to be careful with your mulligan and just keep your early plays, and you'll be fine. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoy the games. I think today's games are honestly just sick. This is one of my favorite recording sessions I've had, like, ever, and I think it's, I mean, I've been having some pretty cool videos lately, if you know, totally biased in that statement, but in the sense that I've been having really, really dope games, and yeah, I feel pretty blessed in that sense. So I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily daily Legends of Runeterra content. Hope you enjoy the matches. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh shit! It's the PEA. The Puffcap Enforcer Agency. Alright, we're gonna drop the Deny, we're gonna drop you. I think the Veil Tempo can do quite a bit here. And I like the Lunari Shade Stalker as well because it blocks into Teemo. Bit of a risky mulligan though, because we are keeping some heavy stuff. And we don't have a way to enable the Nightfall yet, but I just gotta believe. I really like this War Zercha. There he is.
Swiftly. Night flowers upon my blade.
Clutch draw there. But to be fair, we drew a lot of unseen, unheard.
Lunari, rise.
Swing with both. Oh. I guess they thought about that. That's a weird Mystic Shot though, then. That's a bad Mystic Shot. That's fine. I could deny this, to be honest. Yeah.
Invisible to the ignorant.
Nice.
No more hiding.
Let's swing first.
Vandal scouts are never afraid.
All right.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
Temperamental as moonlight. As darkness falls, the moon rises.
gonna go for this now. Just because it allows me, it gives me a better chance to dodge the flash bombs onto my 1 health units. It also enables the flow on the soul sword. I want to get that Veil Temple in there because with this Hex Core Foundry is gonna be pretty nuts, and I kind of need the turbo. That's a great draw, exactly the kind of shit I need. Okay, there's the flash. Good, rewarded. Now we go tempo. And now we do this. We're gonna equip you onto you.
You cannot hold us down.
Must we fight?
Guide him, Mother.
Let's discard Moonlight Affliction. Let's discard one of these Star Shapings. Now we get 2 good. Yeah, we go with this. This.
Spilled paint is just accidental art.
Let's keep the spell minute. Nice. I love playing Aphelios. Why not? Yeah, we go for the finish. How do you stop this? Especially with this momentous choice here. I'm playing like super optimally because now I can play momentous choice and I can play serpent to drag something away. This is glorious. Yeah, I think that's a finish. Clean. We didn't really need the Oh, you're getting cocky. You think that's gonna kill my Aphelios. Oh. I mean, okay, so there's like 3 flash bombs. We just gotta play it safe here then. Making sure our Aphelios stays alive. Beautiful. You're dead. GG. Clean. Look at all this. like this is just, our deck is about value and not running out of gas. So if they put a Hex Core Foundry, it becomes kind of redundant. But we made of it. Pirates. We do have some healing, and we do have some 1-drops, and we got a mulligan for them all. I do want to keep the Diana though. I think it can help me pick off their board. Nice. Very nice.
Only a fool would enter battle unprepared.
Where's my axe?
That's a great matchup. Yeah, I love it when you have a 2-1 into a Legion Rearguard. It's a good way to start things. Yeah, I think this Diana can put in the work.
Sometimes you're the fish, sometimes you're the bait.
Cool start, girl. We're not gonna resort to Diana right now.
Back to reel it in.
Ooh, cheeky you.
Temperamental as moonlight.
Cold and unforgiving as moonlight.
No prey, no pay.
Aggro, sometimes I think aggro players don't really like to think too much. You know, they just like to play on curve.
No more lies. Face your heretic.
Like I have 3 mana and I'm playing 2 reaches that are very good at buffing. Like I just like bruh. What was that? Oh, I like the healing.
No one's the wiser.
You won't get past me.
Just play stuff. You don't need skill when you just play a billion 1-drops.
You leave me
Game's easy.
recourse. Ignorant thrall.
I may need this to enable the Nightfall unless, okay, so next round I'm gonna have 20 here, plus 5, 7. I mean, most Nightfalls I enable anyways, so let's play optimally. Let's make the best use of our mana so we can keep up with them. Oh my goodness. Let's suck him out. Oh my god. That is the best thing that could have happened. Oh my god, they just played right into my hands. Holy crap. That's why I love queuing into pirate players, man, because the majority of them are just like, what the hell?
I will be heard.
That's just perfect.
And here's where I'd paint my constellation.
Okay, ready.
Hold still. Can I paint you?
I'm just gonna train to this. I need to keep clearing their board. I was hoping for a Moonlight to help me play this thing right now, but we got pretty unlucky with all of our pulls there. Diana is a lucky pull though, holy crap. I love you!
You're looking at Ionia. Careful. Thing tangles real easy.
Dusk approaches.
They've already played 2 Riptide Sermons. So let's hope there's not another one. Alright.
Our light grows. They tried to blind me with resplendence, but
Yeah,
they
they
could
could not break me! With that sick skin. Ah, there's your boy. Alright, so how about we do this?
descend. Face your heritage.
Get rid of you. Yeah, sure. Still at 10. Still at 10 health. Looking really good. We got Aphelios that could potentially. Oh, God.
Explosives pride.
You gotta love it. Next turn, it's yeah. Let's reveal our trump card. It's a Decimate. Hilarious. Now we want this. Let's take the Severum.
The brighter my light, the stronger your shadow. Hit behind you.
Okay. I mean,
They will know.
I don't want to play Dotus of Fate. Feels good, man. Alright. BA go. We have the Dustbringer, so we don't need the Gift Giver. Soul Sword can be pretty easy to enable with his hand, so let's keep it. Glorious.
Night flowers upon my blade.
For 2 mana, alright, again, I don't know if I said this, but meta decks. When people play meta decks, the great thing about that is we can see what they have. So this deck does not tend to play Quietus. They play Hate Spike, Glimpse Beyond, Vile Beast, Salter at 2. So there's nothing that we want to challenge with Diana immediately.
Lunari, rise!
So we're just going to swing here. And we don't really need to do anything right now. We can just pass. Okay. Challenger, alright. Let's go Gift Giver. We just played Diana though. But then what enables the okay, so we play Diana, then we can play the Temple next turn, and then we can Dusk Petal Dusk into you. I actually like that quite a bit.
Chosen of the moon.
I want to keep that Challenger, so we just do this. Now we invest in the Temple. And this will allow us to be able to spend more mana than them every turn. Early investment. Okay. I don't want to go for a premeditated this into this. I'd rather have them burn some mana. Because if they have a black spear, it kills me, right? Regardless. Slow them down this way. Not much we can. I mean, we could. We have some plays here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna preserve my Diana, and I can afford these crazy plays. We enable the Soul Sword, which makes her harder to kill. That's what I love about Veil Temple, man.
Submission or death for all who need.
Beautiful. We play 2 spells, which triggers the Soul Sword. Oh, that's great. Keeping this Diana is worth it. Okay.
You serve.
I think Infernum into, because if they have a, I mean they need several tools. Yeah. Calibrum's also good. I could get, yeah, let's go Infernum.
Embrace the night without use.
Cloaked in silver light.
They could easily have a ping here. Fuck, man, they had all the answers.
No more hiding.
bluffing the fact that I can kill him when I can right now. Alright, so what do we gotta do? We gotta fish for a supernova. So many fearsome attacks here. I can't. I mean, if I take a lot of damage here. Holy crap! I take a lot of damage. I missed the soul sword, but I think I'm going to, because the next turn I'm going to have a total of 10 mana. I can play you, and then I can play that, and then I can afford 2 more mana. Just gives me options. We got to pass here. I'm a little bit out of gas, so I may have to. I gotta take you.
Spilled paint is just accidental art.
I need another species sketcher would be nice to try to equinox this. Oh dear God.
I should stamp you out like the insect you are.
Okay.
They forced us to choose death or the blade. Their scent travels on the night air. Sorry, rise!
We don't quite kill here, but get him low at least. Fuck, man. Maybe I should have gone with like the Crescent Guardian on top of this, but they could have. No, but I have a bunch of Overwhelm. Would have mattered.
We will be free.
Goddamn. Okay.
I do this for us.
This prevents them from attacking with that.
Can I paint you? The journey is difficult. These will protect you.
Has impact, which can damage us more. This is more, but this is more resilient. Kill the resilient. Luckily, Atrocity. Atrocity should definitely be 7 mana. Oof, okay. Okay. Nice.
I have the tendency to get carried away.
These gems grant awareness common.
I'm right here.
That's fine. We go Spacey Sketcher. Nice.
One star's whoopsie is another spark.
Get this out of here. Beautiful. And quite frankly, we don't need the tempo anymore.
Who would enter battle?
We're out of gas. We gotta swing. We gotta swing for the oh, okay. Never mind. Let's do this first. It's fine.
Mind if I slip into something
A little more.
painful?
What a game! What a game! What a goddamn game! Let's go! No more hiding! Two-Face! To victory!
Time to die.
Gotta block a little bit better. Oh, no. The deny! Let's go! Let's go! Holy shit, that was beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, I'm happy about this matchup. Deny can hit the Harrowing. We got Diana. I like Diana and Topio Cascade. Lunari Shadestalker can be decent, but we're gonna mulligan away these two, hoping to find the one drop that can enable things, alright? That changes things a little bit. Let's carry over.
A brief engagement, but a joyous one.
I can hold on to this for later. Yeah, let's just do this now. Okay. I need a one drop.
And here's where I'd paint my constellation.
I need a one drop that can enable me to potentially play Diana on curve here, because I may hold on to Ophelia's. We'll see.
No going back.
Beautiful.
Dusk approaches.
I could be playing to a Ravenous Flock. That's like the only thing that punishes us here. Beautiful. That's just fantastic, man.
No more lies.
Oh my god, that feels great.
May I see your invite?
I just want this thing out of here. Though to be fair, maybe that was a bit premature, because I could have, like, now whatever they play is.
Sowing lends the soul.
Take some damage here. This is a bit awkward,
Our
but
light grows brighter.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
I'm gonna take a big hit. Then we keep for the harrowing. Let's get proactive here. I mean, Severum is actually pretty neat. Because I can enhance my Diana and get a little bit of health back. I do need it.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
A single empire ruled by the true king. Unseen, unheard, the new moon conceals you from our foes.
I shall need my force.
Must we fight?
Got no choice.
I will not squander the great gift I've been given.
Managed to level up Gwen, which is not great. We gotta go for the Severum. They could have a hate spike, but
There she is, our guest of honor.
I've never been the guest of honor anywhere before.
beautiful. That works out really well. We enable the Eye of the Dragon. I don't play Eye of the Dragon originally because the board can get cluttered up quite easily.
Oh, after you.
Okay.
Both of you.
I can't play this and then swap those two, actually. They could still have a hate spike. I think what I may need to do is just
Find peace in the quiet valley.
just to play here. Need to think about it quickly.
Join us.
Easiest chump of my life. We've been able to flow again. This is stunned again. We equip the Soul Sword to Diana, and we're gonna start clearing here. They could have an Arachnoid Sentry. That's like the worst case scenario here, because normally they don't have too many like resources to deal with. And like I said, if they do Arachnoid Sentry, we can actually just actually we don't get the challengers. The problem. Oh, they don't have it. Good for us.
I should never tire of something so grand.
Cloaked in silver light. Find your path in the dark and follow no false light. I cannot turn back. Face your heretic.
They're gonna resurrect her, but I'm just playing around Arachnoid Sentry this way.
A bit underdressed.
You want to get them hallowed deaths there.
Together, brother.
We'll make death holy. Pretty badass line. We don't care now about not being able to block with the Eye of the Dragon. We're fine with that. Look who it is. Wow, we can actually enable. Wow, that's a high roll.
Sharpening Etis.
Perfect. That is amazing. The fact that we got the Disciple of Doran allows us to do this. And we can get Gravitum now. Then we have to deny for the Harrowing. Not having to worry about the Harrowing is just so great when playing against this deck. It just feels good, man. And now we got Gravitum. They want to develop, we Gravitum. Grab it up, grab it up, 3 mana deny, going back to the beta days. We got some really good Crescendo pulls here, like holy shit. I have the Dragon and Disciple Dora when we needed her. I'm just that good at the game. Alright, they keep going. What did I queue in? Infernum. Okay, so let's do this. On something so that I can block. Onto you. Double deny, which means we can be more careless with it. It's a lot of damage.
They will know.
Okay. These Reckoners putting in the work for sure. Let's get the Severum. To get our health back. Cue in the Gravitum.
What a strange, wonderful world. I'm with you.
No more lies.
Glimpse Beyond, because I will. No. Not happening. Keeping the sneaky one there. Getting back at it. Have that Gravitum to threaten them with. Ooh, that's a good draw. Yeah, I really like this deck. It has its holes, like it's not top tier, but it's good enough. And it's got a lot of neat synergies. If you're a fan of long games. Alright, so what do we do here? How do I reach these kids? Oh. I was gonna do it. It was ultimately worth it.
We speak, and they will hear us.
Yep.